up, my awesome little June buggies? Today we have a DIY school supplies video that I'm super excited to share with you guys because it's unicorn and unicorn poop school supplies, which I think is super magical. And I try to put in as much glitter and magic into this DIY as much as possible. But if you guys aren't really into unicorn or unicorn poop, then you can definitely change it up. You guys can do puppies, bunnies, kitties, pandas, whatever it is that you guys like. And if you guys do happen to give this DIY a try, be sure to snap a photo of your creation and share it with me. I would love to feature it in my next DIY video. And if you guys like this video and you guys would like to see more videos like this in the future, be sure to subscribe to my channel and hit that notification bell button because you guys will be notified every single time I upload a video. And if you guys like this video, then be sure to give it a thumbs up. And without further ado, let's get started with the DIY.
Hi guys, be sure to check out the description box below for the list of supplies as well as links to all of the tools that I use for this tutorial. Here I have this poster paper printout using Microsoft Word of the image I want and created a duplicate image and then flipped it horizontally so that the two images will mirror one another, leaving about ½ an inch in between. This is optional, but I'm using packaging tape to laminate the two images. And next you're going to cut a rectangular shape around the two images, and then you're going to fold the paper not in half but to where the two images line up. After that, cut two slits like so, about ½ an inch away from one another, and then cut closely around the image. And this is what it should look like front and back. Next, take a piece of magnet and cut it in half. Now with the magnets, hold them closely to have them come together like so. Next, peel the backing off the magnets and try not to touch the sticky adhesive back too much. Now you're going to sandwich the magnets in between the two image flaps and press down so that the magnets will adhere to the poster paper. And that's it for this unicorn and unicorn poop bookmarks. You can also hand draw your own bookmarks. Here I am drawing a pineapple. Once you're done drawing the front side of the bookmark, cut the paper into the rectangle like earlier, fold it and cut closely around the image, all before drawing in the back side. Next, add the magnets on the inside of the paper flaps and you're done. Here are all of the other bookmarks that I made, just some options just for you guys to see. Now let's move on to the shakeable unicorn poop folder. Here I have this plastic folder with pockets and I recommend using plastic folders for this DIY. First, measure the width of the folder and make a mark in the center using a pencil. I have this small plate that I thought was a good size, so I measured the diameter and marked those measurements on the folder before placing the plate on top to trace around. Now with my cutting board on the bottom and using my X-Acto knife, I'm going to cut following the line. Once you're done cutting, simply just use your hands to push through the centerpiece to punch it out. Use an eraser to simply clean up any remaining pencil marks. Here I have this glitter fabric, but because it's too long, what it did is that I measured and cut it so that when I place the fabric back onto the folder, there will be a border around each of the edges. Next, we're going to use tape to temporarily hold the glitter fabric to the folder so that we can open up the folder flap in order to trace the circle onto the back side of the glitter fabric. Next, remove the tape, flip the glitter fabric over, and use an X-Acto knife to cut and follow the trace line to cut the circle out just like before. Next, using permanent double-sided tape, you'll need to tape around the edges on the back of the glitter fabric. Then flip it over and place it on top of the folder. Line it up as best as you can and press down to adhere the fabric to the folder. For this next part, I have this clear plastic sheet protector for the binder. What you'll need to do is measure and cut out a square that is bigger than the circle of the folder. You'll need a square cutout that opens up with 2 square sides like so, and also a single sheet of the clear plastic protector. Now, taking the single sheet, you're going to tape it to the folder using double-sided tape. I recommend using the other double-sided tape because it works better and it sticks better than this one. And here I have this printout of the rainbow unicorn poop in which I'm going to cut out, flip it over to the back side, and place it into the center of the clear plastic sheet. Next, apply double-sided tape to the clear sheet around the circular cutout. Now, taking the 2-sided clear sheet that opens up, we're going to place it over the first clear sheet and press down so that it adheres to one another. Now open up the plastic flap and apply double-sided tape once more following the circular cutout, and then we're going to add some magical glitter and confetti to the center. Please do not add this much glitter and confetti like I did because it makes it hard to shake later on. Now place the clear flap over and press down to adhere the flaps together. And to make sure that the glitter and confetti will not escape, we're going to need to tape around the edges of the clear plastic sheet. Next, take a scrapbook stock paper of your choice. You're going to measure and cut it out. After that, apply double-sided tape around the edges of the clear plastic sheet protector. And then you're going to flip the paper over and press it down so that it will stick to the clear plastic sheet. And then that's pretty much it. You've got yourself a magical unicorn poop shakeable folder. Now moving on to the folder, which is my favorite. Here I have this composition notebook and stock paper in which I'm going to trace around the cover of the notebook onto the back side of the stock paper, and then I'm going to cut it out. For this next part, I'm using double-sided tape, but you can also use glue to adhere the stock paper on top of the notebook to make a new notebook cover. Next, cut out the printed poster paper of the unicorn and unicorn poop. Here I have this beautiful sheet of glitter paper in which I'm going to flip to the back side, and using the same tray from earlier, I'm going to trace around it. Next, you're going to be gluing the unicorn onto the glitter paper. And for this next part, I have this awesome rainbow hemp cord, and for this you can cut it to whatever length you'd like. Now, taking the hemp cord, you're going to poke it through the hole of this metal brad like so. And then once you poke it through to the other side, you're going to tie a little knot so that the metal brad does not fall off. Next, cut a piece of double-sided foam tape in which you are going to take the metal brad, and then you're going to pierce the brad through the foam tape like so, and be careful not to hurt yourself. Now, taking another piece of double-sided foam tape, place it over the metal brad. You're essentially sandwiching the metal brad in between the 2 sheets of foam tape. Now you're going to trim around the circular shape of the metal brad and using hot glue to glue around the sides of the tape. Do not glue the top and bottom. Next, you're going to flip the glitter paper over and then make a mark at the center. Now peel off the backing of the foam tape and stick it to the center mark of the glitter paper. Now apply hot glue to secure it down. With the notebook, measure the width and mark the center. Now with a pair of scissors, you're going to poke it through the notebook cover and make a hole. Make sure it's a little bit larger than the metal brad. Now take the metal brad and poke the legs through the hole and flip open the cover so that you can fold the legs of the metal brad down. Now we're going to be taping the unicorn poop to the other end of the hemp cord. And we're done. Simply wound up the cord and then pull onto it to make the unicorn spin.
Thank you so much for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Be sure to click here to subscribe to my channel so that you guys can see more videos like this in the future. And then be sure to click here if you guys would like to see another one of my DIY video. So thank you again, and I will see you guys next time. Bye guys!